Are they saying negative things and then secretly going home and making single skillet spaghetti? Possibly.
And things feel the least Duchess of Sussex.
Oh my God. Sitting here eating a smash burger with you being asked these questions.
The big question is, can Meghan have a second act as an entrepreneur?
You have to use these words, don't you? Real, authentic, joy. Because unless you use it, then nobody's going to believe that you are that way. The comment section of this podcast is hilarious and I always look forward to it. Let's look at some highlights. Again, with the poor me. My childhood was rough. Stories. No, Meghan, you went to private school your whole life. Your dad was part of the Hollywood. You grew up in sets. Do you even know what people that need to live coupons for their groceries live like? No, I doubt she bothers with that concept. Married name is Mountbatten Windsor. Duchess of Sussex is only a title. She doesn't even know the difference between married name versus a title. And in America, you can't use it. And they address it here. But America, you can't use titles. Anyway. Okay. Yes, it can be used rather than Windsor. However, in America, you're not allowed to use titles. I mean, is she this is she this dumb? Or is it just like when she gets on an interview, she gets nervous and forgets everything? Like, I don't know now. Meghan needs to do an interview on the Candace Owens show. This is one of my favorite comments because I love Candace Owens and I can picture Candace ripping a Meghan for everything.
Meghan Markle is just the most predictable person in the entire world. She's very predictable. I knew throughout their entire relationship, because I do believe that she is an emotionally abusive person, childhood trauma that Prince Harry suffered from, losing his mother, and she has used it to further harness him to her and their relationship. She has convinced him. He actually believes that Meghan Markle is Princess Diana.
These are such soft interviews, I call them. It's like all scripted questions. Every single podcast has the same question for her. You know, how do you deal with the media, the trolls, all the stuff that she wants to address to her haters. Okay, so whatever she listens, she kind of addresses that in her podcast. That's what she does. Candace will rip her for everything that she's done. So Meghan, why didn't you call your father? You talk about joy. What about your dad? So Meghan, what about the fact that you talked about racism and yet your husband denied that there was any racism in the family and it's not true? So Meghan, how about the fact that you still use the titles, but you go on crapping on the royal family's name? Why do you do that? Is that ethical? I mean, I would just picture Candace going crazy doing it, and it would be my favorite. I think that interview will be the most watched interview in the world. I guarantee you.